Hello SLAPAFISH community and welcome back to another World Tanks console video. So in this video I'm going to be playing the mini game. So as you can see we spotted a medium one and our opponent is M3 Light. So how do you play the mini game in World of Tanks? Did you not know about it? Well, if you load it into the game, if you click on the application to load up on the game, you got to go through the first screen which says Enter World of Tanks. As soon as you go through that screen, you'll have a second screen. Now we're on tier 2 at 832, fighting 3 tanks. You get a second screen that says play the game, news, mini game, the store, and one more tab. I don't remember what it is. And the mini game's at the bottom right. It's basically there so you, when the game is like updating or downloading overwrite packs, you can play this while you wait. Basically how it is. So what do you do in the minigame? Basically, you work up every single tier. At tier 1 to 10, and at tier 10, you spawn in the IS-7 fighting the mouse. And on your way up, 1 through 10, you'll be fighting tanks like the M3 Light, the M3 Light, the T-34, the T-29, and the mouse. Those are the only 4 types of tanks you will fight. And every shot that hits your tank will always do damage to you. So the most damage that will be done to an enemy tank, any tank, will be done to the back or the sides. The back and the sides are the weakest points, so they'll do the most damage. Your frontal armor will take damage, but it'll be a lot less than your frontal armor. So you always want to get to the side and back of your tank, of your enemies, to take them out fast. Now we're on tier 3 at Panzer T-15 fighting 4 tanks. That was a little bit late because we just killed the last tank. Now we're at tier 4 and the G-Heat fighting 5 tanks. And you also see the special abilities that pop up. If you kill a tank, and sometimes they will drop like these crates. If you collect the crates, you will be randomly selected a consumable supply thing. That could be a speed boost, it could be a med kit that repairs all your health, radical shells which creates a circle around your tank, and shells will go boop, like go out in all different directions. You'll see it later in the replay, and I'll shout it out when it does. You got the cloaking, which is camouflage, so you go invisible. The speed boost, which makes your tank go faster, and the seeking missiles, which sends out like 20-30 of your shells and it just finds the closest target and just attacks up fast. I don't think I used it in this replay. So, when did I play this and why am I uploading it? So, I played it when the PS4 was down. Oh, we're at tier 5 in the jacket. Fighting 4 tanks. So, when did I play this fight? So basically, I played this game mode when the PS4 servers were down for like 8, 9, 10 hours. When update 4.12 or 9.12 came up. It was the last update. And basically, they said the servers would be down for 3 hours, but on PlayStation they were down for 8, 9, 10 really long hours. And basically, I just got bored and started playing the minigame while I was waiting. Just played the minigame. And that's basically where that clip comes from. Oh yeah, I also forgot you can immobilize people. You can take off people's tracks in this game mode, which is pretty cool. Let me say what tanks you get to drive. At tier 1, you get to drive the medium one. Tier 2, you drive the... I forgot what it was. I don't know what it was. I have lost my mind. I've lost it. I don't remember what you drive at tier 2. But anyway, Tier 3, you get the Chihi. Tier 4, you get the... Tier 3, you get the Panzer T-15. The Tier 4, you get the Chihi. Tier 5 is Chaffee. Tier 6 is KV-1S. You're like, SLAPAFISH with Logan. He's like, hey, KV-1S is the Tier 5. I'm like, yeah, but it used to be a Tier 6. Long ago, the KV-1S used to be a Tier 6. It used to be a really good Tier 6. It used to be like the KV-85, but better. Had a better gun, better armor, and better stuff like that. It's just a better tank. Wargaming said it was too good of a tank, dropped it down a tier, gave it a derp gun instead of a 122mm high penetration gun, and put the KV-85 into its place. KV-85. At Tier 7, you'll fight the Tiger, fighting 7 tanks. At Tier 8, you'll be in the IS-3, fighting 8 tanks. At Tier 9, you'll be in the Klankers, fighting 10 tanks. In the IS-7, in Tier 10, you'll be fighting the... In Tier 10, you'll be as the IS-7, fighting the Mouse and a whole bunch of T-34s. And maybe some T-29s in there. And there's a speed boost, and I have the Radical Blast on right now. That's the true name. I have it, as you can see. I'm going to use it. I just don't know when I use it. I'll probably use it right here. That's exactly what it does. Not very effective when you're far away like I was, but I wanted to drop down the Radical boost so I could pick up a better consumable thing. So, what's my thing about going through the minigame? The minigame, I always have a consumable thing. I always have one. I always want one because it always gives you a helpful hand in battle. When you go fight the Mouse, when you're going to Tier 10, always bring a cloaking. The best one to bring to the Tier 10 match is a health kit, because you're going to take a lot of damage in Tier 10. Because the IS-7 doesn't have the 2,100 hit points it has in multiplayer or in the real game. It has like 1,000 hit points. I'm saying 1,000 because you don't really know. But the Mouse, if the Mouse hits you in your side or back, it does 300 damage, and 300 damage done to you really, really hurts you. You'll see it in the later game. Also, another key feature of the minigame is that you get to hear the World of Tanks old music, as you can hear in the background. Holy crap, I've been talking forever. It's only been 9 minutes for y'all, but I recorded this once before and I forgot to change my audio so y'all can actually hear me. So that sucked. So I basically talked like for 15 minutes straight and just like blah blah blah, and nothing was being recorded. So that sucks. So basically, you have lower hit points than what you... Basically, you have lower hit points in this game than what you actually do in the real game. What is that Tier 2? I don't remember what Tier 2 tank is. I'm lost. I don't know. I'm so lost. And I really don't want to be lost because I don't know. I don't know what it was. I'm trying to look, but I don't want to mess up anything. I'm probably going to mess up something if I look. But anyway, so we finally got into the Klankers. We killed one of the T-29s, and there's 9 more left. We mobilized that tank. We're going to keep the cloaking device because it's pretty... The cloaking and the health is really good. in this game mode. Cloaking is basically camouflage, and as soon as you use the cloaking, you will go invisible to the enemy tanks. And they'll be like, where'd he go? Like, where'd he go? They're so freaked out. They're like, what? What? Also, the controls are a little bit hard to figure out because they're just hard to figure out. And also, one thing I want to mention is your shells don't actually come from your gun barrel. If you notice carefully, they come from your turret. They don't come from your tip of your barrel. They come from your turret. You'll see what I mean if you look really closely at the tanks when I'm firing. And look at that. We have a restore health medkit, and I'm gonna keep that until we go fight the mouse in the eyes. Fight the mouse with the i7, because it gets pretty active. You're fighting a mouse that has a lot of hit points. It's gonna take you a lot of shots to take down. The mouse has little T-34s that helps it try to kill you. And the crates are really rare in tier 10. They're very, very rare. So restoring health is a good kit to keep. Even at the front of my tank doing 87 damage, look how much. It takes me like 5 or 6 hits to take him down as much as he did with one shot. I'm shooting him in the side and stuff like that. So yeah, the mouse, when you're fighting the mouse, try to immobilize him and just flank him. Put as much damage as you can as fast as possible before the T-34 start flanking in. Because you want to do as much damage as you can do to this mouse as fast as possible. Don't really worry about the T-34s, especially if you have a medkit. Just focus on the mouse. The mouse is the thing that will do the most damage. You don't have to kill the T-34s during this. The T-34s will, as soon as you kill the mouse, the T-34s will just vanish. And look at that. The mouse tracks me and does 273 damage. And I reused my medkit and I had a speed boost. So yeah, I'm making this look really, really easy because I have done this multiple times. But it's actually harder than it looks. And there we go. That's it. If you like this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, remember SLAPAFISH because, well, I was done. And peace out. See ya.